What is up, subbies? I'm here bringing you guys a gameplay on Black Ops 3 using the Razorback, and I finally got 100 kills in a game, and it was a rough start. I mean, I think it doesn't pick up until 4 or 5 minutes in, and I did just constantly die, and I'm like, I would have normally raged, but for some reason I stayed. I don't know why I stayed, but I did, so, and it worked out in my favor. I just picked up in like the second round, I think it was. I just went off on these kids. But yeah, it's the Razorback is God. I guess we'll start off with a quick class setup. I got the Razorback long barrel, grip, and rapid fire. This thing has no kick whatsoever. I got the cool heptic camo as well. I forget my classes that I use, not my classes, but my perks. But if I go by what I normally use, it's hardwire. Then I have awareness or tactical mask, and I use flak jacket and or sixth sense. But right now I'm using sixth sense, obviously, as you can see in the mini map. But yeah, I mean, this is a great game. I had some bad plays where I just died to this brekkie kid. It was, I don't know, and sometimes for some reason I aim at people's chest or lower region, the waistline, so I take more bullets, or it takes more bullets to kill people. I don't know why. Look at that brekkie kid. I don't know why I aim at people's waist, but it's just the thing I've always done. Like in old Call of Duties, if you look at the red hit marker, the heat map or whatever it is of the body, it shows that their waist area is like fucking Rudolph's nose red. But I mean, I still get the kill, so it's all good. Maybe I'm challenging myself a little bit more bullets to get the killaroo. But this is a 15-minute commentary, and I've never commentated, I don't think, 15 minutes. Not sure why I wasn't recording. Actually, I do know why I wasn't recording, because it was a late night, and I was just playing, having some fun. It's when I actually got this gameplay on almost an all-nighter, I guess you can say. I took like a 4 or 5 hour nap, and I was up and just stayed up, and I got this around 3 in the morning, and I guess I'm tired now. But yeah, let's talk about life story. So just came back from Canada. It's pretty fun. Went with the wife, and it was a good trip. I mean, it was 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Left Sunday morning, and we did a lot of walking. I mean, just God, there was the second day we were there. We walked 14 miles almost in 5 hours. Like, we were booking it. We went to Quebec City. There was a new city and the old city. We just went the first night. We had a nice burger. I was so happy. I was gonna have, what is it, poutine, I think, which is, I thought it was some kind of weird meat, but I guess it's just fries and gravy and stuff, which I've had it before. So I was like, oh well, I don't need this. And I had a burger, I had some fries, and I had a beer, which was really nice. It was a smooth. I don't usually drink, only if I go out like once, or I don't know. It's every now and then. But had a beer, burger, fries with the lady, and then we pretty much concluded that night. That was Thursday. We felt like our spot was. It was awesome. It was an Airbnb, and we had our little home, I guess you can say, that we rented out, and because it's what Airbnbs are. I think I'm saying it right. Airbnb. I don't know. But I rented it anywho, and we pretty much, you walk out the house and look to the right, and that was the old city. And old city, new city, old city. And it's like, it rate like 5-6 blocks. So anything we wanted was in walking distance. It was fantastic. Had a parking garage behind us, and look at me turn on this kid real quick. And the parking garage was awesome. It was 53 Canadian dollars for 3 days. Worked out perfect. You can go in and out as many times you want. So if you're gonna go to Quebec, I'm going off on these kids right now. I must pause. But if you're anywhere in Quebec City, and where is it? There's a Marriott, and it's like adjacent to the Marriott. So you can't miss it. There's 2 entrances, actually one entrance, 1 exit, and the guy's really nice. The thing is, if you're worried about not speaking French, I was worried myself, but everyone there pretty much speaks English. It's fantastic. I had a few words that I'd ask in French, but other than that, it all worked out, and almost I'd say about 98% of the people there spoke English, French, and another language. It was great. But yeah, so Marriott, adjacent to that is the uh, parking lot, and it's like there's so many floors. We only went down 3 floors. We looked down the staircase, and that Brecky kid has AIDS. We looked down the staircase, and there was just, it was endless. So it seemed endless from where we were. And yeah, like I said, $53, and you get to park for 3 days, go in and out as you please, which worked out nice because we went to an aquarium later on. But yeah, so we did that. We walked, and the gelato. Oh my God, gelato is amazing. It's ice cream, but it's like, what is it? Homemade ice cream? I don't know. It's amazing. That's all I can say. We went to a shop, and we went there like 2 or 3 times, and I asked the lady, it's like, parlez-vous anglais? Like, I know my French is horrible, and I asked her if she spoke English, and she did, and I was like, so what's your favorite ice cream? And she was like, the maple one. And I was like, what's that? Should I have not asked that? But yeah, so there was this maple brownie one, maple walnut brownie. Fantastic. Like, anything maple there is like, just, oh, it was amazing. I was excited. My wife was excited. She didn't try the maple one. She got like normal chocolate and something else, but I got mocha and maple brownie, and the mocha was like a coffee espresso kind of thing. I was loving it. I had we did that like 3 times. It was good. And what else did we do? Do anything cool? We didn't do like any excursions. I mean, we went to one of the Fort Adams, I think. I don't know. I can't remember I don't know why I can't remember it, but every time I try to talk about it, it's just like, what are you talking about? Like, do you not know what we just did? Look at all these. Look at all this. I choked here. I got 1 kill and then hit markers galore. But if I had the Argus, I would have went in on those kids. But yeah, so we went to one of the forts, and there was a staircase. This was day 2, I believe. Yeah, day 2. So there's a staircase, and the staircase had 396 steps. Now, one, why am I complaining 396 steps? But the staircase was huge. Like, I mean, it went up the side of a mountain or a cliffside, but 396, why couldn't they just add on steps? Even if you had to like jump off a foot at the end just to get to 400. It made me mad a little bit. I was like just thinking to myself, why are there not 400 steps? What's going on right now? Why is 396 a thing? And I am spawn trapping these kids, and I feel bad because the Razorback's kind of a bad weapon. Not bad in like a sense of like it's the worst gun in the game, but it's just bad as in like too easy to use. Like, if I had, I don't know what I compare it to, but yeah, so we walked up the steps, and 396 steps. It made me mad, but it got to the top. I was doing some exercise on the steps because I saw people with Spartan race shirts on, and they're like jogging up the steps. Another kid is or a guy, girl, all of them were just like doing it. They're going up and down, running, jogging, stopping in the halfway point, doing push-ups, and I'm like, okay, I like it. So I started doing one-legged hops or jumps up the steps, and my wife's behind me dying, and she was cute though. But yeah, she was complaining about how many steps there were because she's not like into that. I mean, who is really into walking 400 steps on a casual vacation? But yeah, so it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I was hopping up the steps and doing bunny hop stuff on them and running and all the kinds of stuff because I'm a nerd with athletics. I guess that's a thing, and I like doing that. So good thing we didn't eat because I probably would have threw up. But we got to the top, and there's just it was like a plane of Abraham. I think it's Abraham something, and it's a fort. It'll overlook the ocean, water, whatever that was, something. I'm really bad geographically, I guess, but I'm bad with everything. But yeah, so it had the little forts. It had the wall, like it looked like a castle. It was awesome. It was a lot of a lot of fun. And we looked. I got up the stairs and looked to my left, and what was there? A revolving restaurant. Okay, Quad, go ahead. Phase recruit. A revolving restaurant, which was so cool because it was like on the top of this. You had to take an elevator to it, and it's either on top of a hotel or something. And there was windows 360 degrees, and it looked like one of those rides you'd go on at a big, really big amusement park, just to like see the surrounding of the amusement park, and it spins at like a mile or two an hour. Not even anything crazy, but yeah, I pick up this R70 real quick and go in. No, I don't really go in, but the regenerating bullets are awesome. But anywho, it revolves, and I wanted to go there, but we didn't have the car at the time. We wanted to get back home because it was starting to rain, so we pretty much cut that one short. And I took a picture of it though, so I guess that's cool. We walked home. We walked like a whole circle around Quebec. There was a lot of walking that day, and I forget how we finished that. Forget. We finished that night by, I think we went to a restaurant. I assume my accuracy is God right there, but yeah. So we went to a restaurant, and now it had 179 reviews on it, and out of the 179 reviews, it had 4.7 stars, which is good because that's like an average of a 5-star rating. Now we get there at 5:30 or 5 o'clock, what it was, I forget, 4:50, 5 o'clock. They didn't open until 5:30. Like there was like a whole strip of restaurants that shut down at 2 and didn't open until 5:30 or 5, which was really weird. So we walk, because that's like her legs were swollen after the day, and I felt so bad. But we walk in, we go to the restaurant, we're like, oh hey, how's it going? Parlez-vous anglais, etc. Yada yada. Yeah, we speak English. We talk. Ask for a table for 2. They're like, oh, we're not open yet. Okay, so we walk around, come back at 5:30. So come back at 5:30. We sit down, and we're looking at the menu. Now we didn't want to spend too much money, but like, cause the cheapest dish there was like 17 Canadian dollars, which is like $14-15 American or something like that. But it was just pasta, like plain pesto pasta, and I was a little upset. I was like, okay, but they gave us bread, and now my wife and I love anything with bread. I don't know, like if there's a restaurant that gives bread and butter, like you're my buddy. Like let's hang out after this meal. But yeah, so we really like the bread and pasta, or wow, the bread and butter, and it gave us bread and butter. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. We ordered, and I ate escargot that night, and it was really good. It tasted like octopus. They buttered the hell out of it. And it was I don't even know. There was like a stick of butter for each snail, so maybe that's why it was edible. And get out of here, kid! Don't lay down on me. But yeah, so we did that, ate that, but it took about an hour and 27 minutes to get our food. Hour and 27 minutes to get our food at a 4.7 star restaurant. I was upset. My wife was a little upset. I was really hungry. They gave us 3 things of bread though, so we were good. But yeah, so that's like my like, don't go to that restaurant. I'll find the name and maybe I'll put it in the description if you ever go to Quebec. And I'm dying. But yeah, we did that, and on the last day we pretty much relaxed. We woke up, had some breakfast, and we headed out. I booked it home. I was doing like 90 on the highway. Don't tell anyone. But yeah, that's my Quebec story, and this is me going 100 flat, 25 deaths, escorted the most time, 1 minute and 5 seconds. But anywho, hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next